So we're definitely in the middle of spring. So I managed to find 7 fragrances in my collection that I think, well, I think we should be talking about a little bit more, especially with the springtime coming up. You want to know what those fragrances are? Meet me on the other side of this intro and we're going to get right into it. Hey, I will see you in just a second. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Trey Sense. One time for the one time, it is your boy Trey Belafonte. Shout out to the big homie Harry Belafonte. Rest in peace. But anyway, moving along. 7 fragrances from my collection that I think are perfect for the springtime. And I think you guys should be wearing them if you have them in your collection. If you don't, maybe you should check them out or look into getting into them. Or look into getting them in your collection. How about that? Now, before we get into this, just a little heavy lifting. Need you to like, share, and sub. Won't cost you a dime. I promise you it's completely free. Just a little bit of your time. Now, let's get it. 7 of them, right? All right, let's get this first one out of the way. And I'll explain to you why I think these are great for the springtime as we go through it. From the house of Polo. It is Polo Blue Parfum. And I have, I think, 2 versions of this because I have the collector's edition as well. And this is just Polo Blue Parfum. I like this. I like this fragrance a lot. This is one I picked up. Did I get this from Macari? No, I did not get this from Macari. I got Ultra Blue from Macari. I got Blue. I want to say I picked this up at TJ Maxx for $39 or $49. And I like it. To me, it is a more modern twist on the classic Polo Blue, which is a great fragrance to me. To me, it's the ultimate chill fragrance. It's one I used to wear back in the day when it first came out. That was my seal the deal fragrance, if you know what I mean. Doing a little Netflix and chill, I would always go with the Polo Blue, especially in the springtime because it's non-offensive, but at the same time, it smells good. This one is no different. Take the Polo Blue and just give it a little bit more depth and a little bit more richness, and that's what you have here. You still have that same nice, fresh blue type of vibe going on. I like it a lot. Just a nice, well-rounded fragrance to me. I like this. Only complaint about this, the same complaint I'm gonna have about the majority of Polo fragrances. They just don't last as long as I would like for them to. Now, they're not horrible performers. You're gonna get par, which is about 4.5 to 5 hours, but if you buy them retail, they can be expensive because all of these fragrances retail for around $100 or better, which is about the going rate for a fragrance that you're gonna get from Dillard's or Belk's or places like that. You're gonna spend that kind of money. But nonetheless, I still think it's a nice little fragrance. Absolutely love it. It smells good. It's one of those that I wear for myself. I can't say that I've received a lot of compliments when I wear this fragrance, but again, on those cool, rainy, damp, dreary spring days, late spring, early summers, I think this one works well. Polo Blue Parfum. Moving along. Another one that I think is great for the spring. It's got a bright, citrusy, minty vibe going on about it. I don't hear many people talking about it anymore. When it first came out and I first smelled it, I had to have it. I was like, I've got to get that fragrance. Of course, I was patient, waited for it to hit discounters right before COVID, picked it up. And it is from the house of Burberry, and it is Mr. Burberry Indigo. And I have Mr. Burberry, and I have the EDT and the EDP, and I have Indigo. I can't remember if they released another one or not. Seems like they did, but nonetheless, I like this fragrance a lot. Citrusy, bright citrus, mixed in with that mint. Again, I like it. I think, in the springtime, or at least in Alabama where I live, you get a multitude of weather. You get a plethora of weather. You may get 80 degrees Monday and Tuesday, 40 degrees Wednesday, sleet, snow, and hail Thursday, and then back 80 degrees Friday, and then Saturday it's 50 and you need it. I mean, that's just the way that it is. It's that way throughout the winter. It's that way throughout the spring. Mix in some tornadoes, and that is what it's like to live in Alabama and the spring and the summer. There you go. There you have it. That's our weather. until it turns summer, then it's extremely hot. But nonetheless, this one right here has a cool, fresh, citrus, mint vibe going on, and I absolutely love it. Again, not the best performer, but again, that citrus and that mint combination makes this one of my favorite fragrances. Indigo may be a little bit misleading because indigo is a shade of blue, right? Or at least I thought it was, but I don't get anything blue out of this fragrance, but I do get nice, bright, and I like it. Mr. Burberry Indigo. And I picked that up at TJ Maxx for a pretty good deal. Got that for a song. This next one I don't hear much talk about at all, and it is also a cool, refreshing fragrance from a house I have really grown to love. Fragrances in this house, to me, it's borderline. It's designer. It is the definition of designer, but some of the fragrances are really good and could be considered niche quality, and then some of them are very average and just, middle grade designer. The house is Bulgari, and I love that. I love saying that. It's a great name to say. The fragrance, I'm trying to give y'all time to see if y'all can figure out which one it is. Probably not. And it is Glacier Essence. And this is just a cool, so I got a little bit sprayed on my hand there. A cool, fresh fragrance would be great for maybe a cooler day, but it has some brightness. And the middle of it, to me, comes across as really elegant and really clean. This fragrance to me did not get the hype as fragrances like, what is that? Wood Neroli and Wood Essence. Didn't quite get the same buzz that those got. Our Bulgari Man in Black, those were more popular fragrance. Or as I look at my Bulgari collection, Bulgari Atlantique and Omar, those were well renowned throughout the fragrance community. This one kind of slid under the radar, and I'm not really sure why. I like it. I like it a lot. It has a very cool, refreshing essence to it, but then at the same time, it's like taking a deep breath on a cold day, and I like that aspect of this fragrance. To me, it smells really good. Again, nothing that I have laid out here, well, with the exception of two, are gonna be, stellar performers. Everything else is gonna be, maybe a little close to the vest, par at best, but the objective is to smell good. I mean, you can always respray, especially with a bottle like this. You can put this in your pocket, and anytime you want to refresh, you can. But I absolutely love this. Oh, man. Again, fresh, clean, crisp, with something running underneath it that gives it this nice, masculine, manly appeal. This is a great fragrance. Glacier Essence. I don't know why more people are not talking about this one, but from the house of Bulgari, it is Glacier Essence. If you have that fragrance in your collection, let me know. Talk about that one a little bit in the comments. Let me see what your thoughts on it are, and if you have it. This next one is one I absolutely love as well. I'm gonna give you a hint. To me, it draws comparisons to Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, which I think is a beautiful fragrance. It also reminds me of Fico di Amalfi by Aqua di Parma, which is one of my best fragrances. If anybody has that fragrance and you want to sell it at a good price, I'll leave my email in the description and you can email me, because that's one I'm looking to add to my collection. This one is from the house of Banana Republic, and I like this fragrance. I like it a lot. Neroli Wood. This is one that I think is just, I really like that scent. I really like this, and I think it's great for the spring going into the summer. It's just bright. The neroli in it is super bright, super realistic, and neroli is one of those notes that either you hate or you love. Either you love it or you hate it. I personally love it. I love everything with neroli in it. To me, it just comes off as bright, effervescent, and energetic, and I like it. I like that in a fragrance. It's just calm to me, very refreshing. just smells good. Again, the performance on this fragrance on Neroli Wood is not the best. It's not one of those fragrances that's gonna wow you with the performance, but it just reminds me of being on vacation, being down in Biloxi, in the heat, riding by, looking at the ocean, getting out, walking on the beach, all those things that invoke great times, great memories, and vacation. And this is one of those fragrances. And then in the nighttime, dressing up to go out to a nice restaurant and eat and just, be festive and enjoy yourself. Banana Republic, Bright, Neroli. Neroli is the star of the show in this one, and of course it dries down to a little bit of woods, but the main player in this fragrance right here is Neroli, and you get that throughout the fragrance. So think white t-shirt and khakis and taking that family picture on the beach. That's what you get with that one. This next one is a clone. I think it's a pretty good clone. Some say yes, some say no. Every time this fragrance is mentioned, and I'm fixing to give it away. Every time this fragrance is mentioned, somebody comes in the comments and says, Milestone from Mauve is better. Okay, well, I have probably the best clone of Silver Mountain Water that you can get, and that is Lady in Red's version. So I don't need a clone of Silver Mountain Water. I like this fragrance for what it is, and this fragrance is Derby Clubhouse Blanche. And it is citrusy, fresh, metallic, and I like it. And this is by Mauve as well. A little bit of an alcohol blast right there in the beginning, but still that metallic citrus opening, I like it. It's very linear. It's not a lot of movement. It's not the reinvention of the wheel. Is it a shot at Silver Mountain Water? Yes, I think it is. Is it a good one? In my opinion, yes. But again, I don't need a clone of Silver Mountain Water because I have Lady in Red, which is absolutely amazing. Projection, longevity, everything that you want. I wouldn't hesitate to say that version of Silver Mountain Water is better than Creed's version of Silver Mountain Water. So with this one, I like it for what it is. A nice, metallic, citrus, fresh scent that I can wear on a cool night or some warm day. Perfect for spring type weather. The last time I wore this, which has been a while, I got to get this on skin more. I had a doctor's appointment, I wore it. I can remember, I think I had on khakis and a very, very bright shirt, maybe a yellow shirt, and I received 2 or 3 compliments at the doctor's office alone. So, yeah, there's that. I'm off. Derby Clubhouse Blanche Edition is definitely one that you should pick up and add to your collection. And it turns a little bit green on the end of it, which I think also makes me think about springtime, summertime, because when I think spring, that's what I think of as a bright green fragrance. And this one, I think, does the trick. And you can pick this up for about $30 to $35 for 100 ml. Decent presentation, good sized bottle as well. Nice, feels good in your hands. It's a nice, sturdy, heavy bottle. Now, these last 2, I know that was 4. These last 2 they're stunners. They're stunners. One of them is one of my favorite in my collection. I know JP and I have spoken on it a lot of times, and it's one of his favorites in his collection as well. Valentino Aqua. Valentino Aqua. This is, I don't want to waste the spray of this, but I'm going to. Oh my goodness. And not only is that a beautiful bottle, inside this is a beautiful scent. This is one of those spring, summer date night fragrances. It just smells really, really it smells really, really good. It's got a little bit of sweetness, but not so much sweetness that it comes across as syrupy sweet. And with all that being said, it still retains its masculinity. And as it sweetens up on your skin, it also starts to warm up. Oh my goodness. Man, I almost want to give this fragrance a 10. As you see the smile on my face from just wearing it, this is a beautiful scent in my opinion, and it is almost a perfect scent. Oh my goodness. It just smells good. Is it super unique? No, it's not. You know, it smells like a lot of the other fragrances out there with that sweetness in it. But again, it's not as sweet as some of the others, but still. Oh man, that smells good. That smells good. Beautiful scent, beautiful bottle. Again, think warm, inviting, sweet, with a hint of aquaticness in it. But it's just something in it that's just a warm, come close and cuddle with me type of fragrance. That's what I get from this one. From the house of Valentino, it is Uomo Aqua. Love that fragrance right there. And this last one is one, that was a gift from JP too. Or did we trade? I can't remember. We do so much swapping and swapping and trading and gifting. I don't remember. Okay. Anyway, that right there. I should have saved that fragrance for last because that is definitely my favorite. I cannot contain the smile on my face with that bad boy. That's nice. This next one is a flanker, but it may be more popular than the OG. And it's from the house of Tom Ford. And it is Tom Ford's Costa Azura Parfum. And this is a great fragrance, man. That smells good. I think this is unisex. If not, it definitely can be worn by a woman. Let me find it. Find some empty skin to spread on. The sacrifices I make for y'all in these videos. Give myself just a squirt because this juice is extremely expensive. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's different. It's different. It's very well blended, so no one particular note jumps out and grabs you. It just comes across as tropical and fruity to my nose. This would be great either on a hot summer day, a hot spring day, or a cool spring night. Oh my goodness. It definitely has a very modern feel to it. Fruity. I don't know if that's fig. I'm not sure what that note is, but it's something in it from the time you spray it, it hits you in the face and it just comes across as extremely, extremely fruity. Not the most masculine of fragrances that I have in my collection. That's nice though, man. That's just nice. And I got a really good deal on this one. I got this and Tom Ford's Beau de Jour practically full for I think $130 shipped, and I couldn't pass them up for that price. And again, when I like something, you know, I can't contain that smile, even though this Valentino over here, oh yeah, as it dries down, beautiful. That may be my favorite out of all of these that I sprayed here today. But this Tom Ford does smell good as well. Tom Ford Costa Azura Parfum. Got the TF on there for you. But anyway, man, this has been 7 fragrances from my collection that I think if you have in your collection, you should dust them off, dig them out, and spray them on. Or maybe you're looking to add 1 or 2 that you can wear this spring and this summer for your daily driver. I think any of these would be appropriate for that. The Tom Ford and the Valentino are probably going to be the most expensive ones as I look. Well, yeah, I think the rest of them are fairly affordable. If you shop right, you can get that Polo, the Polo Deep Blue. You can probably find it on somewhere like Mercari or eBay. Even if you don't get a full bottle of it, you can still get that for around $35 to $45 price point. The only 2 that I think you're going to have a hard time finding at a really good price is the Valentino and the Tom Ford. But it's doable because you always have people wanting to trade or sell in groups or whatever, so it's doable. Just, you know, shop smart and keep your eyes open. The rest of them are, I think, reasonably priced fragrances. Whew. This was a fun video to do. I've got so many different scents on now. I keep going back to that Valentino Aqua, but that Tom Ford is doing this thing, and so is that So it's that Glacier Essence. It's doing this thing as well. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I've kept you long enough. Again, still working on the haul video, waiting on a fragrance to come in, and then deciding, since I had to send one fragrance back, am I gonna use that money to purchase another fragrance? So I may be going to Belk's or Dillard's this weekend and just, you know, making a purchase. I don't know yet. It's possible. It's possible. So stay tuned. I may do that. So if I do, that'll be Friday. So if I do it Friday, you'll get the video Saturday. So stay tuned. We'll see. But with that being said, listen, thank you for returning to the scene of the crime. I greatly appreciate it. Please be active in the comments, in the comment section, and always, always, always share this video. Again, thank you for returning to the scene of the crime. I love you all, and may God bless you all. Till next time, guys. Peace.